And now it's time to dive into the biggest musical movie of the year, Wicked.
Seriously, it might be the best movie of the year. I loved it. Wicked is an almost perfect musical movie.
It likely will make $1 billion at the box office and dominate theaters throughout the holiday season.
And honestly, this is a movie for the girls, but men can enjoy it too. It's just that there's so many moments in it that speak to the heart of women.
I get what you're saying. I was thinking about the dance scene where Galinda breaks from the crowd and joins Elphaba in her unique dance. She risked ruining her social reputation to uplift another woman who she has had this antagonistic relationship so far. But now she feels guilty when she realized Elphaba recommended her to join private lessons with Madame Morrible.
I love that scene. It was so powerful. The emotions on Elphaba and Galinda's faces. Oh my god, both of them. I can't find my words today.
No worries. Yeah, the movie, inspired by the musical, which was inspired by the original book by Gregory Maguire, has a long history, and the musical first premiered in 2003. So it's been over 2 decades where fans of Elphaba and Galinda have celebrated this story of healing, friendship, and redemption. Under John M. Chu's direction, the movie is a faithful adaptation to the musical, and I think it captures all the key moments from the musical while adding even more to it. It's a more vivid rendition because the filmmaking camera can be composed and staged in ways to bring out the actors' performances while maximizing visual effects to give life to the animal characters in the world of Oz.
What were your favorite scenes, by the way? I loved all the songs in this part 1, including Popular, Loathing, and Dancing Through Life.
And don't forget Defying Gravity.
Oh yeah, almost forgot that one.
The movie ends at the same moment like the first act of the musical, which I don't think is a secret. Elphaba steps into her own identity through the Defying Gravity song, and it's also a goodbye song, a goodbye for now to her dear friend Galinda. That's where Wicked as a story works well. It has multiple layers, and each scene is rich with subtext, so the story is accomplishing 2 or more things at once with every scene.
I remember you talked about that in one of your earlier videos on story analysis. Like, efficient writing often has scenes that work on more than one level.
Right. For example, remember the dance scene we touched on earlier? The one where Galinda steps out from the crowd and joins Elphaba in the middle of the dance floor. So many things are happening within that scene. The scene is part of a larger sequence showing how Elphaba is stepping out of her comfort zone by going to the dance, but she's also getting humiliated by her peers. Her reaction is important though. She puts up a stoic front and does her own personal dance in front of everyone. Meanwhile, the scene is also about Galinda making a turn in her character arc. She feels guilty for being responsible for humiliating Elphaba because she gave Elphaba the Black Witch hat. So the scene also shows Galinda risking her own social reputation to lift up Elphaba in front of everyone, and it solidifies their new friendship. It's a bonding moment for the 2 girls.
That's why it's such a powerful scene. I think that was a turning point in the movie where we both really liked Elphaba and Galinda together.
You're right, the filmmakers needed to get the audience to believe that these 2 girls can be friends together, and the scene also is a setup for later scenes where we see Elphaba and Galinda go their separate ways during Defying Gravity. As storytellers, we have to set things up well and then do something interesting to them later to capture the audience.
Just like magic. By the way, we gotta go see the movie again, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it.